And it comes from one of the viewers on this channel. Let me go and pull up my YouTube really quick so I can look at your guys' comments. And this should be relatively short. There it is. And the question is, basically, he said, since we know that Trapjaw's head is smaller, will it fit on a female body? So I just took it a step further and just said Evil-Lyn's because it's kind of yellow, sure, that will work. And of course I use the old knee Evil-Lyn so I don't mess up my new Evil-Lyn. So let's go ahead and try this. Let me do my sound check. On a female body. That sounds good. Figure Motion 23, welcome. Juan Soto, thanks for being here. Master Far, thanks for being here. Where do you get your figures? Big Bad Toy Store mostly is where I get them. Sometimes I go to Target and get them. Anyway, let's go ahead and give this a shot. And let's try this out. Got some hot water here just in case I need it. We'll just slide that right over. And first of all, let me show you the problem before I show you the solution. Where is my pre-Trapjaw figure? Cronus, where are you? Okay. I'll just use He-Man to show the problem. Because I have a He-Man right here. So, here's the issue. When you look at Trapjaw, he has this movable mouth. Ooh, makes him kind of fun and cool. And because his movable mouth, he has these, right inside here, he has these parts that are part of the movable mouth that would then block a normal head from fitting on there. So let's take a look at He-Man, for instance. He-Man. Ooh. Oh, his head's tight. I'm going to have to hot water him. I do not want to break the neck peg or the joint going to the neck. Yep. Big Bad Toy Store is the best, Steven. I really like their pile of loot. It's really cool. I asked them one time to make me an affiliate. I guess they don't do that or something, which stinks because I have probably sent them all kinds of free business, but oh well. So if I go to stick this head on him to make a cool custom, it won't fit because of the size of this neck right here blocks that head from going on. And you can see the difference between these two heads of how it has this cutout basically to fit that head on there. Which is why it's even more annoying they have this big old chunk attached as part of the body, because then you can't make cool customs from your Trapjaw. So the question came up, these have smaller neck pegs, the females, so maybe it'll fit on there without a problem. So let's go ahead and try that. Let's go ahead and heat her head up and pull it off too. Now I know his heads are made to come off without heating them up, but I find heating them up just makes less chance of damage, so that's why I like to do it. Master Far says, thoughts on Origin Snake Mountain? Excellent question. We'll cover that on the overtime, but let's go ahead and focus on the question and topic at hand, and that is, will Trapjaw's head fit on a female body? And unfortunately, even though you can kind of squeeze it on there, she has this collar going all the way around. And this collar now interferes with the head going all the way down. And of course the peg is a whole lot smaller. So you have to take and build that peg up on top of it. But let's try another female body because she has the collar in the way. I believe Tila has the exact same collar also in the way. So, well, her head's probably going to have problems too. But we'll try it out and see. So let's go ahead and dunk her in the water. Fried or boiled chicken. Use sorceress. Good idea. Let's see. Luis says, what's up, Trapjaw fans? What about the arms and the legs? Okay, let's just go ahead and start here. And, oh, that does fit on there. Oops, sorry, I should have been showing you guys. Let me do a recap of what I just did while I had the camera aimed the wrong way. I pulled her head off. Pull your head off. And once I got it off, I stuck this on. And it goes pretty far down on there just because the peg hole is a different size, so it actually goes all the way into the neck, because the neck is about the same size as the peg is normally, so it actually sits pretty far down there. And I think we've tried the arms last time. They don't really work too well on females. I'm going to heat her up for a second. I'm going to jam this head on over the collar. Jam on it. Jam on it. Jam on and on and on it. All right. There we go. And we'll just jam it on over to the collar. There we go. So with a little bit of effort and heating the collar up, you can jam it over the first layer of the collar, which keeps the head on. It did keep it on pretty tight until I started shaking it around like crazy. But there we go. And the jaw does not move, though, once you get the collar locked. I guess it can. It's really tight. All right, let's go ahead and try the arms. I know the arms won't work on the sorceress because we've already tried that before, but they'll probably have a better chance of working on Evil-Lyn. Oh, they're different sizes. Yep, not going to fit. It's a different size peg completely. So that's a bummer deal. So, different size peg. If I was to jam it in there, I'd probably destroy the hole that it goes into, and then my Evil-Lyn would be worthless. But you could put little Evil-Lyn's arms in there. Trap jaw, what happened? Atrophied. I need to hit the gym again. Ugh. Anyway, that was pretty much it. Just this Trapjaw's head fits on a female figure, and the answer is yes and no. It does, but you're going to have to build up the size of the ball joint quite a bit to fit it on there right. And then if you put it on a female figure like Tila or Evil-Lyn, the collar is going to be in the way unless you heat it up and jam it on around the collar. So hopefully it answers all your guys' questions about that. Now she's jaundice. That's funny. Jaundice. Jaundice. That's hilarious. I guess I'll stick it back on there so you guys can enjoy looking at it for a little longer. Let's see. Luis says, I'm at a Chinese restaurant. Anybody want anything? If you want to pick up some extra fortune cookies, that would be cool, man. There we go. And it's funny, the yellows doesn't match quite exactly right, because you can see a little more green there, but it is kind of funny. Let's try an experiment. Let's try something, shall we? All right. Where are the tongs of power? Tongs of power! Nope. That's going to be a pretty hard fit. Oh, it does fit on there. Oh! Oh, yeah. Now I got to find the silver gun where it fell off at. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, these toys do work with the Battle Mountain. Not perfectly, but they kind of work with it. I usually have some videos showing it. If you look for my video on how to make the Horde playset, what was that called? Oh, no, I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, I have a video on making a custom Horde playset. Oh, there's his gun. It's in his arm. That's why I couldn't find it. Oh. Evil-Lyn's got to use the gun. Ugh. Skeletor playing jokes again on his crew. Which means, will Evil-Lyn's head fit on his? Oh, that's not going to fit. That's going to be quite the stretch. Stretch of the imagination. But any kind of fun customized figure to do, to have some, you know, weird funness with it. Fright Zone. Thank you, Master Far. I got a video on a custom Fright Zone, and it shows the that mountain being used with these figures. All right. There we go. And I think he might have called her flap jaw to be funny. It's like, dude, that's just messed up. All right, you guys. Does it scale with Masterverse? Not at all. It's actually, let me just grab the mountain. Oh. What the heck? So, these mountains are really cool. And they work good for a background, for photos and stuff. But the problem is like, they are bigger than the cave. So, yes, they will work just as a background, but as far as a fort would go, or something else, they do have, oh, my custom Fright Zone? No, it just uses 2 of these. Basically, it's not that impressive. But you can see that you really can't. And then on the other one, I cut out the back and put a puppet going through it. So that's what basically all my custom Fright Zone is. Is basically 2 of these sitting 90 degrees from each other, and the other one has a hole cut out of the middle. But you can see that there's not a lot of playability. Now, for the small minifigures, they work great, because they fit all over this mountain, no problem. But for the bigger figures, it just makes a nice backdrop for some photographs. That's usually what I use it for, just backdrops for photographs. So there you go. There is the mountain. And of course, the Masterverse, it is ridiculously small. I mean, he's almost as tall as the whole entire mountain. Oh. All right. So let me go and put this mountain down. Put the mountain down. Oh, I gotta grab the head out of. There we go. Dun-da-da. All right. Let's see, any final questions before I drop off? Trap Jenna. Yeah, you really can't turn her head or nothing, because those pegs fit right in front of the collar once you put it on there. I'm hoping to have some more videos today, Mike. I got a lot of stuff to show. I got tons of unopened figures all over my floor. I just wanted to answer this question really quick. I got tons of video ideas and not enough time to get them all done. You know how that goes. More ideas than you have time to produce. Yep. Oop. Now I dropped Evil-Lyn. Now when I go to put her back together, I know that her arm's going to be way too loose for that hole now because it's been stretched out. That's not too bad, I guess. But if you wanted to fix it so it would not be stretched out at all, you could just drop it in hot water for a while and fix that stretching out issue. So I'll just let it sit in there for a while, and that should fix the problem. Why do you have 2 Castle Grayskulls? I have 2 Castle Grayskulls to make the ultimate Castle Grayskull right here. So you can see my floor covers the whole thing. So it just looks really cool and can set up some cool scenes and have some fun. So that is why I have 2 Castle Grayskulls to make the ultimate Castle Grayskull. Skull. So that's the reason why I have 2. Ugly jaw. That would be kind of a funny thing, though, is to have Skeletor cast a spell on him and turn him into... Or Evil-Lyn cast a spell on him. Make him into one of her minions. Oh, that head is too tight, too. I wonder, will the legs fit on there? I'm going to have to try it. All right, Evil-Lyn Trapjaw fans, one more try to do. While we're at it, see if these legs will fit on there just for kicks. I know I've done it before. I don't remember what the result was. So we're going to have to do it all over again. All over. Well, first, let's just see if they just plug in. That'd probably be the easiest. Nope. Peg's the wrong size. So we'll pull the legs off and see if we can stick them on separately. My water's starting to cool down because I keep dropping too much stuff in there with the lid off. One. Come on, off of there. Oh, it's not hot enough. Oh yeah, that's a way different size ball joint. Totally different. Yeah, my water is just not hot enough. For kicks, let's see if Trapjaw's head fits on this female. Just for fun. Why we're swapping heads with females? Why the heck not? Thank you, Jason. The ugliest lady on the web today. Again, same issue. Collar's in the way and the neck peg is a different size. But it does go down past the neck peg though. So you could use this head, which would actually be a better size fitting body to create your trap jaw. So there you go. So that could work. Oh. Oh. Yes. Where is my big legged Tila? Where did I stick her? Thunder Kick Tila, where are you? There she is. That head's too tight. Hot water is just too lukewarm now. It's at 201 degrees. 205 is where I want it minimum. There we go. And now she's the right height to fit in with the regular Masters. There we go. Too bad the other Evil-Lyn from Masterverse wasn't yellow. We didn't have a blue figure from Masterverse. That was a female, like Suzuki or somebody. Sabubi, as they call her in the cartoon. Anyway, this has been fun, but it's time to wrap it up. See, now you can put the trap belt on her too, if you were to use a Masterverse figure. And put the trap jaw's legs on her, and that could work pretty good. If we had a blue or green figure to use, or yellow. And just like the other one, pull off the arm. Oop. You probably have to build this up with some heat shrink tubing. A different figure, use trap jaws, real legs, and then build up the arm right here. See where it connects. Yeah, you'd probably pull off the hand and stick the gun right in there. But again, you'd probably use a different figure. You wouldn't use Tila. That's funny, Master Far. Relax the rain. I'll get out of here. It's over. All right, you guys. Thank you for joining me. And until next time, good journey. Ugh.